Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Backstage Pass. Great to see you. Wonderful news here at Theatre Orangeville. We have extended, once again, the rules of playing Risk. People are loving the show. They're still buying tickets. We're going to extend it until June the 13th. We're so excited. One of the greatest comments, I guess, that we get is that people feel like they're actually sitting in the theater, enjoying the show. That's great. We get it onto your big TV, share it with your friends and family, and if you've already seen it, buy another ticket, but let everybody know. Get out and see it. I want to play a couple of clips of an interview that we did a little while ago with MacDonald, one of the stars of The Rules of Playing Risk, and his thoughts on what makes this show so terrific. Take it away, Liam.
Hi, I'm MacDonald, and I'm playing Brandon in The Rules of Playing Risk. Brandon is a 14-year-old boy who comes and visits his grandfather while he is on house arrest. And when he's first introduced to the audience, he seems sort of reserved and, like any 14-year-old kid, he's not exactly out there and comfortable with himself. But, you find out throughout the play that he is a very sensitive and honest person, and he really can relate to his grandfather. And he grew up without his father, so I think his grandfather is that next best thing, his father figure, and I think that's the thing he needs most in life. He's a little bit troubled and has made some bad decisions, but I think you find out throughout the play that he is a really good kid. And I think a lot of young boys, especially myself, can really relate to Brandon and what he's been through. And he's a really funny character. He's very honest and open, as you find out through the end. And he's also very curious. He wants to find out what happened to his father and about his grandfather's life. And, he's just kind of finding himself, and it's sort of coming of age-esque as the play goes on. And he's a really, really good character. So filming a play is something I've never done before, but it was definitely it wasn't a lot of pressure, I found. It was a new experience, but it was something that just kind of came to the team naturally. And because going into the recording, we had 2 weeks of rehearsals, and I had been preparing myself like I was preparing for an opening night. So we got there, we got into the theater, and I was pretty much ready to go. We, every scene took a couple takes. We needed to get different angles and all that. But it was, all around like a really casual experience, and everyone was just kind of finding out, little things as we went along. It was a new experience for the whole team. And it was really, really cool, because being on film, for me, normally it's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of people standing around you telling you what to do, what you need to look like. You get your scripts like the day before. So there is a lot of pressure going into that. And for this, I felt it was much more relaxed, and we still got to bring that energy of a play we still brought that for the cameras. And, I think it's a really immersive experience, because the cameras are right there in front of our faces. You get to see things that you wouldn't have normally seen if you were out in the audience, but it also really still feels like a play. So I think that's what's so great about it. Walking back into the theater, it really feels like home. It's where I started acting. It's where I've been acting for the last 10 years. It's been 2 years since I went back there. And I think when I walked in the rehearsal hall, it was like a lot of nostalgia and memories coming back in of people I've met there, and friends and experiences. And, a lot of learning experience happened in that room. And then going into the theater too, again, it's a beautiful building, but there's just so much attached to it for me. So I walk in, I look around, I'm like, oh, wow, I remember over here, where I've met people or where I've done shows, and, funny stories have happened here. So, it's always like home to me. So coming back to Theatre Orangeville, it's great. Something I've wanted to do for a while. So I think people should come see the show or buy tickets for the show and watch it in their homes, because it's really the perfect show for this time. I think everyone is, locked inside, whether you're with family or with friends or you're alone. It's that show that kind of encompasses family and life in general, where there's a lot of lighthearted moments and funny moments and relatable moments where they're playing Risk, and things happen, and everyone can kind of relate to being around a board game with your family, and in those awkward situations where you're with someone you don't know. But there's a lot of honest moments as well where Brandon kind of discovers himself, and Garfield, Brandon's grandfather, opens up about his life, and there's a lot of togetherness that happens in the end within the three characters, and there's a lot you can take away from it as well. You know, if you're watching with your family, I think it's a great show to really open your eyes to see, you know, what people are dealing with, and you know, how Brandon and Garfield, from opposite sides of the spectrum, you know, come together and become really great friends, and find comfort within each other. And I think that's something that everyone can learn, is that, you know, no matter how far two people may be apart or how different they may be, you know, we all experience the same struggles and the same, and a lot of the same, you know, issues. So I think it's important to come together during these times, and this show is exactly that.
Thanks, Liam. You were an amazing, amazing part of that cast. It's a great, great show. Lots going on in the community. I've got pages and pages of stuff to share with you. Thanks to Susan and everybody over at Tourism for compiling all these lists. June is Seniors Month. I guess I count on that now. There is a virtual spring luncheon. It's not really spring, I guess. It's Thursday, June the 17th. So join Town of Orangeville's Recreation and Events Division and the Public Library for Seniors Month. You'll log in. There's a virtual speaker. There's all kinds of stuff. It's a $5 registration. There's a fitness class, guest speaker, wellness calendar, and Orangeville Public Library staff is going to be available to assist with getting participants set up and online in advance. We're going to put up the banner for the contact. It's orangeville.ca Virtual Seniors Luncheon. Check it out. There's also a phone number, 519-940-9092. If you want to do something that's really, really unique and wonderful to experience, if you've got a birthday, if you've got an anniversary, if you just want to have a fun Friday or any occasion you could think of, you want to mark a milestone or a special occasion, you want to get in touch with Orangeville's town crier. Andrew Welsh, he will help you celebrate. I attended a birthday party in a parking lot. It was a distance party, of course. Andrew was there. He will compose an amazing cry. He's probably one of the best criers in all of Ontario. He's a member of the Ontario Guild of Town Criers, and he's absolutely sensational. We're going to put his contact information up there. But if you really want to have fun on a special occasion or even not so special occasion, get in touch with Andrew. A lot of downtown Orangeville businesses continue to offer online classes, virtual events. Check them out. You can sign up everything from virtual martial arts, yoga class, consult a mortgage expert, learn to play a musical instrument, or stream a world-class theater adventure from us. Downtown Orangeville has what you're looking for. So check out downtownorangeville.ca and beat the stay-at-home blues. Don't forget, the Farmers Market is now happening every Saturday between 8 and 1 p.m. in the parking lot right across the street from the Orangeville Town Hall Opera House, and that's downtownorangeville.ca. Celebrate Your Awesome. I was a little worried that the festival wouldn't be able to happen this year, but Lisa Post and everyone over there lets me know that it is in fact going to happen. In fact, it's a collaboration between Celebrate Your Awesome and Theatre Orangeville this year. There's going to be a lot more information coming on when it can happen this year. It's they've partnered with local business Noah Brown, who has handcrafted masks to spread joy and inclusion throughout our community. The mask costs $20, with proceeds going to support this year's Celebrate Your Awesome event, which of course will be online. Celebrate Your Awesome at outlook.com to place your order. Again, that'll be up on the screen, or you can go to Noah Brown's Facebook page for information. National Indigenous Peoples Day is Monday, June the 21st. You can get out to the Medicine Wheel Garden in Bravery Park at the Alder Parklands next to the Alder Street Arena to learn about Indigenous tradition of the Medicine Wheel. This creation of that garden was an important undertaking completed by the Dufferin County Cultural Resource Circle. It's about 4 years in the making, and it's an amazing space for peace and reflection. There's going to be a lot of information about that coming forward in just the next little while. Those of you who had already planned to attend, just a note that the sunrise ceremony to celebrate the summer solstice has been postponed, but we're moving forward with that. Theatre Orangeville, in collaboration with the Orangeville BIA, has put out a call to artists to submit original work that represents Theatre Orangeville, and we're going to be putting it on a mural, a 15 or 11 by 15 foot wall mural. It's wants to be interactive in nature, and it's going to be installed at 114 Broadway, which is the east wall of the chocolate shop, if you can kind of picture that in your mind's eye. So if you want to check out details on it, you can go to our website. Again, it'll be up there on the screen. But it's a call to artists to please submit to that. So if you know a visual artist, or if you are a visual artist and would like to have work that celebrates the performing experience that is Theatre Orangeville, please reach out, and we'll give you all the details. There's a couple of fundraisers coming up here in the community. The perennial sale, I think I mentioned it last time, and garden art event at Primrose United Church up in Mono. That's happening on June the 5th between 1 and 3 p.m. Go to shelburneprimrose.com. And the drive-in movies at Fiddle Park on June the 12th. It's a fundraiser. The Shelburne Rotary Club is doing that event in order to support the much-needed splash pad up in Shelburne, and that's shelburnerotaryclub.com. As I said, the rules of playing Risk has been extended until June the 13th. Check that out. We are in a holding pattern right now for The Third Life of Eddie Mann, our next original play that we're going to be bringing to you. But as soon as these latest round of things that are going to keep us healthy, we will be back in your theater, and we will be recording, and we're going to bring that to you. Before the latest series of shutdowns, we created Max the Magnificent. This is an original work written by Chandra Pepper, starring John Daniel and Daniel Riel. And it's a Theatre for Young Audiences tour. Every year we create a show that we tour into elementary schools. And this year we are taking Max the Magnificent into schools, and of course we're doing it virtually. There's also going to be an opportunity for you, the public, to join us for our virtual PJ party. Put on your PJs and make yourself some popcorn. The show is suitable for grades 3 and up, and it's going to run between June the 11th and 20th, where you can join us at 6:30 p.m. It's $25 for a link for the entire household, and it's a beautiful, beautiful show. Kids of all ages are going to love it. Go to theatreorangeville.ca. Just since you're here, we'll give you a little special and exciting announcement that soon, probably in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be announcing that here at Theatre Orangeville, we are going to be doing live, outdoor, socially distant, and socially responsible shows here in the community. We'll give you lots of details on that the next time we meet. And I've heard rumors that there might be a return of our cocktail recipe playlist kind of videos that we did last summer, which might even maybe lead to another book. We'll just see how that goes. So again, lots going on in the community. Check it out. Check out Theatre Orangeville Presents online. All of you out there, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, but keep yourself negative. See you really soon.